Alright, what's up, you guys? Same here with my boy Asian Persuasion. You already know. Back on the deck profile grind with the one and only.
Hi, I'm Ed.
I'm Ed. Hi, Ed.
And what did you do this time at another YCS?
I won yet another one.
Some top 32,
Alright, but
baby.
with what deck?
My lucky grass dino deck.
Lucky Grass Dino deck. 60 cards, we assume. Yep. Alright, well, let's just get into it.
Alright, well, these are the win conditions. I play 3 Lone Fire, which is just 3 Predaplant guy, and that card. Basically, if you resolve this, it's game. That's literally what it says. If you go first, open this combo, it's like +5. It's crazy. This is controversial. 2 Garnet.
2
This
Nuts.
would be so
It's mathematically wrong. Everybody showed me the spreadsheets, but dude, it's an Earth, man. You get a normal summon it and then make a Curious. But seriously, like I really feel like if you resolve Brilliant, you're gonna win, and I want to always resolve it all the time. My last round in Swiss, I resolved Desires 3 times. I banished 1 Garnet, but the Brilliant was live. It was crazy. To go along with Brilliant Engine, it's this. Basically, you make Invoker to summon it. It's really good against Trickstar, and it's broken against people that just don't know what it does. So whenever it's in Graveyard and you take damage, you can just summon it. So like, they would attack me, and it's not for game, so I'd summon it. I get a free rank 4 or free like Black Rose next turn, like summoning like a tuner or Unizombie. 3 win condition. You summon this like 5 times in one game, and once you do that, you win. So that's literally how it works. OCG has it right. OCG has 1 snow and 3 grass. I think that's correct.
That's probably the right way. It should be.
I play Dinosaurs. I think the Dinosaurs are way better than Lightsworns, because if you play like Charge is super broken, and Minerva is really good when you mill Lightsworns, but the problem is like it doesn't actually draw you or win you the game per se, but then when you play Dinosaurs, it gives you like a constant like win condition, like threats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for Dinosaurs, I play 1 Dolgaron. It's searchable by my 3 Overraptor. So basically, this is like a huge interaction in my deck. Basically, when they have Vortex, I want them to always Vortex this. If they don't Vortex it, then I like win, because I normal summon, search this, and then it kills the Vortex, and I still have a level 4 on field. So like they always have to negate it, and it's crazy because like sometimes I'll side this out going first, game 2 and 3, and then late in the game I'll normal summon it, and they have a thing. They have I don't know what's called a Vortex, and they have to negate it because they saw me play this game 1. Yeah, right. And then I sided out, and they're just like, oh shit, well you just negated, like it was gonna search nothing. Giant Rex, I think this is the best Dinosaur because it interacts with Snow the best. Like it just makes Amaterasu for free, and the reason why the Dinosaur Engine's so good is because you play 7 Giant Rexes, you play 3 Overraptors and 3 Fossil Dig. 2 super awesome win conditions. This card's crazy. I have some really cool combos that I did that most people would not believe I did, and yeah, he just breaks boards. People like a lot of lists played 1, but dude, like this is the card I always summon. I never actually summoned this card. This is Overtext. Basically, you dump it in the grave and you search. It's really good in like grind games, right? Because when you grind, it searches another pill when it dies. But like this card just ends games. This just grinds. That's why I don't really like it. But like obviously you have to play it because it's like a
Later, guys.
See ya.
And then I play the Clown Engine because I'm a clown and I play 50 cards. This one is part of the engine. It's really part of the combo. It's really good. You get like 5 monsters with a Predaplant. This kind of sucks, but it's like a value target off Brilliance, because sometimes you draw this and it switches this card, and this card's really good. There was a time where I was playing 3 Gigantes and 3 of this to make like a Curious Earth deck kind of thing going on, but like this is just it's just like a fake extender. Like it just summons and then baits like stuff out. It was really good before when I was playing Treacherous, but I stopped playing it, so it's not that great.
Were you happy with just 1?
Huh? Yeah, I was happy. I was really happy with just 1, because like this, even though like it gives you like things to do turn 2, it doesn't actually bait anything out because you still waste cards, so it doesn't really like let you play. I think this is the worst engine of the deck, zombies, but they're like really good because they like this card will always like bait out something, because you know you can Omega them and then left arm and then hopefully get them there. That I play 2, like 1 for this because this card's a brick. It does nothing unless you already have extenders. 2 Mizuki. I still play 2 even though I play such a small zombie engine, because Ash is a zombie, and that's like super important because being able to make Black Rose on command is really important. And a common play I do all the time that I don't see a lot of people do is when I summon Unizombie and I have like a really good combo already. If I could see myself making Amaterasu, what I do is I Unizombie effect. I dump Ash to the graveyard and then banish it for Snow to make Amaterasu, and it gives me an auto card to get Ash. So like games 2 and 3. I'd always side deck out, going first, both Ashes and leave one in because I want as many combo cards as possible. And it's searchable, so it's always just basically going to be in my hand. And then one of this card's ridiculous. Like, it's insane how good this card is. It turns Snow into like 2 interrupts. It's crazy. And then 3 Ash. Every deck should play it. It's too good. And 3 Ogre. So a common play I do is special summon Ogre off Amaterasu, add this back to your hand, and you win.
A lot of negates. Plus
You have 2 negates, like automatically, plus a Snow.
Yeah, that's broken.
And the reason to play this deck are the broken spells. I play 1 not broken spell because I'm bad at deck building, and I played 1 Chalice.
The reasoning is there is no reason.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I wish I played 3. It's really good going second, but I'm playing a going first deck, so I didn't want to like dead draw it. And yeah, it was just really good because it was just like this. I was playing 1 random evenly, but everyone told me how broken Chalice is. And the one time I got Zexled, a Chalice.
You drew that?
Yeah, but Chalice is broken. I think every Let's Run deck should play Chalice, like every mill deck, because in the main, because everyone just goes Dweller because they see you playing 60, and you go Chalice, and then Dweller does nothing. Yeah, you win. You win.
Get to keep playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
And then here's the broken one-ofs. Monster Reborn. Soul Charge. These cards are bricks. I side them out sometimes because they're in certain matchups. I always want live cards, and these cards are not always live. Foolish Burial is OP. Your deck's a graveyard deck, so you want it. 1 Upstart Goblin because 59 is better than 60, and then 1 God Grass. I resolved this. This never got ashed.
You were always.
It never got ashed. Only my Lone Fires got ashed.
Made Ash then grass.
And I never played a 60 card mirror.
Grass, bro.
So one of the coolest reasons for a 60 card deck is 3 Desires. Desires is my favorite spell card. It's Pot of Greed, and it has like hidden synergy because it's technically like a Rhoda for Snow because
Omega,
you banish it. You just put it back with Omega, and then you snow them out of nowhere. 3 Left Arm. I think this is the reason to play 60 card decks because being able to play 4 copies of Grass is really good. 4 copies of Soul Charge. You know, you can, if your hand sucks, you can get Desires, get Brilliant Fusion, get Reborn. I left arm for Reborn a lot. Or like, there's a lot of times where my opponent has Rivalry, and I would left arm for Gold Sark to pop the Rivalry. And then just like win from there. 3 Win Condition. If you resolve this in the Predaplant combo, it's too good. The thing with the Lights Run deck is it's really broken because it gets to play cards like Soul Recharge and Charge, which automatically give you like extenders. But the problem with this deck is it's a lot of normal summons, and Brilliant Fusion fixes that problem. So it's like pretty awesome. 3 Fossil Dig. It's just another card to. It's like another like card that searches more cards in my deck. And it just gives me Giant Rex, and Giant Rex is broken. And Overraptor. I top decked this last round, and it was like insane because I got to do 8,000 damage. 5 Emergency Teleport.
5 even.
Yeah, 2 for Giant Rex and 3 for all the big ones, even Doggeron. In last round of Swiss against the Team Samurai X, I had to kill him on his final turn, on my final turn, and I banished all my dinosaurs except for Doggeron. And I read this like 7 times, and
make sure
it ignores summoning conditions, so it allows you to summon Doggeron.
Oh my god!
So it's really cool. So that was my main deck, 60 cards.
60 card break. 59 with Upstart.
59 with Upstart, yeah. Do you want side or extra?
You choose. You can choose whatever you want.
It's the extra. I like extra. So, 2 of these cards. This is the best synchro ever, and it has like 3 effects, so it has to be good, right?
It's definitely good.
This is my I have a bunch of MVPs, but like this card is insane. It's too good. I did this twice in the tournament. So there's a common thing that I've done in testing where I go normal summon Conductor, special summon Conductor, summon Black Rose, Conductor books everything, then I pick a monster, put it to 0, and then I can attack directly for 35, attack everything else, attack for 24. But I OTK'd someone actually because I had Underclock Taker, and he had a Link, and Links don't go face down. So I go, Black Rose Dragon. I mean, what is it called? Underclock. Make your Metal Foe guy 0, and then flip 1 to 0, and then attack for 35, and then that's a game.
He's dead.
It's crazy. It's, like, I never thought in a world where I activated Black Rose's plant effect more than his blow up effect. So that's kind of crazy.
That card's insane.
So for links, you obviously saw Underclock Taker. This card's really broken because of the effect, but it's mainly because like a lot of times you make a bunch of useless useless exceeds after they use the effect, and you want to get Snow out of your graveyard as fast as possible. I mean, out of the field as fast as possible. Then here is the Misses combo. Basically, if you open a Predaplant, all these cards will turn into a Curious, and Curious is the best Link monster out. Like, it's so powerful, it's crazy.
It really is.
It's gonna be banned one day, I swear to God. Cause like, no, I seriously.
It really is.
It's so powerful, and it just needs to find the right home.
It's on the Love Bobble chain level, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It really is.
And if you ever get Ghost Ogred, you dump Soul Charge, and you Soul Charge game. It's crazy. But yeah, like this is makes your extra deck basically your main deck, because as long as you get to summon this guy, any card you want can be in your hand or in the graveyard. Speaking of that, Bujin, Amaterasu, basically these guys are like best friends. I banish what I want, then add it back with Amaterasu, and it's like super broken.
Hell yeah.
This is another MVP. Evolzar Dolka.
You were looking for that before the turn.
Yeah, it's crazy because this is why I want to play 3 Gold Sark, because you can summon Overraptor, Gold Sark for Overraptor. I mean Gold Sark for Giant Rex. Summon Dolka, and then you left arm, and they can't ash you. And it's ridiculous. It's so good. Like, and also like against Pendulum, like they have to attack over it, and if you have Snow, then it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's also like really broken against like Trickstar or like any deck that like doesn't do anything because it's too big and it negates monster effects. The True Draco Killer. It's like really broken. It's really broken in the mirror too. I wish I could play more of this card. This is like my most summoned XYZ besides like Amaterasu. But like, yeah, this card's like crazy. Like, yeah, it's a pendulum format, so pop backfield. This card sucks. I love it. It's like Bay, but like, I wish I played Baguska instead of it. Maybe, I don't know. Because Baguska's an Earth. But like, I don't play any Lightsworn, so it doesn't do anything. Yeah. When I summon this card, I'm already winning. Because that means I've already summoned like all these cards. Else. Yeah. And then 2 more Link monsters. Both of these out what's that one card? Masterpiece. This one's kind of weird, but like it has Masterpiece because you can summon an Omega underneath it and then attack the Masterpiece. So you like bait it out and then do it like that. And then he's really good because I feel like the Lightsworn deck doesn't actually have that many good normal summons. So when you draw 4, the cards you're summoning aren't actually that great, you know? Because you probably already used Radiant's Effect, you've already done that. But then I have Overraptor. Yeah, I have 3 Overraptor, 3 False Dig, so it gets me win conditions. And then Borload. The one time I summoned it, it killed the Masterpiece.
Yeah, it was always killing the Masterpiece.
Yeah. This is my Forbidden Chalice that should have been in the main deck. There you go. Enough talking about that one. For Invoke, here's some spice. 2 Fossil Dyna Pachycephalo. So basically, this card is OP because if you draw it, you win. You normal summon it, and they play no outs except for Dark Hole Regeki. If they evenly match you, you leave this on field, and they still can't play. If they mind control you, it goes to their side of the field. They can't link with it. They can't do anything with it. It goes back, and you still win. So
mind control was a negative.
The only way you lose is if they set Alistair, you attack, and then they go tributes for blue. But if that happens, that means you didn't have any of your monsters over 1800 attacking. And usually, like, the combo is mainly you Curious, dump Fossil Dyna, banish it for Snow,
summon it up,
make a Amaterasu, an activate effect, and then they can't kill it. And then when they set Alistair, you just turn these guys to attack, and then that guy's safe and never gets killed by Mech Knight Blue. But yeah, he's really good. Also, fun fact: I side this in against a deck that plays a Zexal because when they go Zexal combo you, they're gonna go like Zexal Dweller like 50 cards or some shit like that. You just set it, right? And they think they're safe, and they're like, oh, he's just making me play it out because he wants to see more cards, and then he attacks, and then you go boom in this game. Like it's actually just game.
Broken.
I did that once and that guy was upset. 3 barrier should be banned. It's pretty much yeah, this card's unfair. Like it's actually just unfair. And then 3 evenly match and 3 twin twister. Both these cards are OP, and this card is really good because it auto negates. It makes pendulums auto negate, and this deck can win by just black rosing like evenly, and then you black rose them, or like you just make an unbreakable board that the magician can't beat. And then the spike. So those cards were True Draco. I think True Draco is really it's like 50-50, but they play so many amazing cards. This deck is really good against Pen, so I could side like really dumb cards. And this is the boy.
This is the
boy. Shout outs to Big Lips. He's really broken because he outs every problem card this deck has. Anti-spell, Rivalry. What is that card called? Imperial Iron Wall.
Yeah.
And it's broken because it's a Fiend tuner. Well, not Fiend, but it's a tuner level 4. So you can make Omega, you can make Exceeds with it, stuff like that. But game 2 and 3, you summon Beals because you can like tribute over their anti-spell, normal summon a guy, and then game 1, you know, they didn't see it, so they don't expect Beals. Also, this is like a really random ass card, and then you synchro for it, and then you kill their masterpiece, and it's GG. It's over. The masterpiece is like really hard to kill, but you have like 4 ways to kill it.
For sure, man. Any shouts you want to give? I know you got this list.
Yeah. Shout outs to my girlfriend. Sorry, I play Yu-Gi-Oh. I travel all the time, and I'm sorry. Shout outs to Team Jobber, best team. Shout outs to Yinde Ross for copying my deck and doing better than me. Shout outs to Samir Bashir and Aurelian. I don't know how to say your fucking name. Bombo on DN. He helped me test this deck a lot. He gave me a lot of advice. Samir helped me a lot. And Pierre Luigi Sorrentino. He's an Italian guy that helped me. And shouts to Hao Chen and Calvin Chow. They helped me a lot. They always Discord with me. Best testing partners with like barely any tops. Yeah. So yeah, that is my deck list. And yeah.
Awesome, bro.
Awesome,
Congrats on
man.
another top. And thank you for the deck profile.